So if you're anything like me, always have a plan. Everything I do has a plan, and I'm a little crazy when it comes to a plan.
Okay.
So I made this sheet right here that anyone can download that goes through every day of the week, and you can list out what your plan is for the week, what you guys are going to eat, and then make your grocery list from there.
Okay, now that's handy.
Yes. So
Okay.
one thing I try to get everyone to always plan out is at least plan out their dinners, because usually you're eating as a family for dinner.
Right.
And so to cut back on the drive-thrus, on Pizza Hut, things like that, if you plan out what you're going to eat and you buy the ingredients on the weekend when you go to the store anyway, you're more than likely going to cook it during the week then, because you don't want that stuff to go bad.
Right.
It's when you don't make a plan, you fly by the seat of your pants, and you decide, oh, tonight I want whatever,
Right.
and you don't have the stuff, so then you have to go to the store after work, then you still have to come home and cook it. That's when it gets easier to hit the drive-thru and stuff, because it's a lot more work than if you just got it all on the weekend. It's always great to meal prep as much as you can on the weekend if you have time. Just like cook your proteins, cut your veggies, wash your fruits, stuff like that, so you can just grab it and throw it all together and put it in the pan.
Okay.
Yeah, super simple. It doesn't take that much time. You can involve your kids. My kids love to help me chop peppers, stuff like that. So they can wash berries, things like that. Just involve them, and then you get it done in half the time, and they feel like they contributed too.
Okay.
So another thing that I try to plan out is breakfast, just because you're in charge of your kids' breakfast.
Right.
Lunch is a little different because some kids eat at school, some don't. Usually lunch is a lot of easy grab-and-go stuff because they probably don't have a microwave that they can use, things like that. And then snacks. You can always make a big snack that'll last all week. Things like protein balls, things like puppy chow,
right.
Different little protein cookies, even the bars that I talked about when we cleaned out your pantry.
Oh, yeah.
The cookies and the combat bars, things like that are great snacks for you and the kids.
Okay.
So things like that are great to have on hand, so that way when someone is hungry, just grab
a better
one.
option.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Fresh fruit, things like that.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so now that we've cleaned out your pantry and brainstormed a few things that we can get at the store that will replace some of the not so healthy options for you and your kids, we are going to pick out a couple recipes that we can do. And then our final step is going to be just to make our list, and then we'll hit the store.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's start with breakfast. What's one of your kids' favorite things to eat for breakfast?
Besides sugary cereal,
yes.
I
can't make sugary cereal.
I know, I can't either. They like something like maybe like a biscuits and gravy or eggs, something like that. And they don't eat a whole lot, but I feel better if they have something a little bit heavier to get them through till lunchtime.
Yes, perfect. Well, in our Fit Start at GoTime, which is one of our nutrition programs, we have in this last one, I actually have a recipe for some breakfast egg rolls with sausage gravy. Do you think they'd be open to trying something like that?
Yeah, that would be great.
So let's do that one.
Okay.
So let's write down the ingredients for that one. And then what's something for dinner that they really like?
As you can see with what was in my refrigerator, they do love pizza.
Who doesn't?
So something like that. And I've heard about using like spaghetti squash, like you were talking about for the mac and cheese, but I've never used it before because it scares me. I'm intimidated by it. So something like that would be kind of neat.
Yes, absolutely. So I have another great recipe that comes to mind for the spaghetti squash and pizza. So it's all in one. It's like a spaghetti squash pizza bake. And I personally eat spaghetti squash every week. I almost eat it daily, and my husband has started eating it almost daily too.
Really?
Because you can eat so much of it for very few calories, and you get so many benefits from the micronutrients that are in it.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Yes, it is awesome. So we are definitely going to get us some spaghetti squash.
Perfect.
So let's write all that down.
Okay.
And then let's pick one more recipe. So do you want to do something more like a lunch, a snack? What would you guys benefit from more?
So maybe something more like a snack, even something for a quick after school snack, or something that maybe I can put like a little baggie in their lunch with to replace, obviously, the not so good oatmeal cookies.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, I know personally one of my kids' favorite things is puppy chow.
Oh,
I grew up on not healthy puppy chow,
Right,
but
the bad stuff.
like the peanut butter M&M filled puppy chow.
Yeah.
So my kids love puppy chow, but
Okay.
I know a healthier way that we can make it, and then you can easily put it in your kids' lunches. They can snack on it while they're watching a movie.
Okay.
They can have it after school, whatever, and it's going to have a great balance of proteins, carbs, and fats in it to help them get through whatever it is they have going on.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That's perfect.
Perfect. Let's get that too.
Okay.
Okay, so we have everything that we need, all of our ingredients.
Mhm.
Every time that I go to the store, I make a list. I am the biggest list person you have probably ever seen, but I make a list and I sort them out depending on the store. So if I'm really familiar with the store, I'll sort them out depending on what aisles they're in.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to shop the parameter first, because
Right.
that's where you're going to get all your produce. That's where you're going to get your meats, your dairy, things like that, and then get as little as you can inside the actual aisles of the store. That's where most of the junk is.
Well, and I feel like if I don't take a list, then bad things happen.
Yes.
You know, then
Absolutely.
you're down the cookie aisle, and what are you doing there?
Yep, exactly. And you're hungry, and that never helps.
Bad things happen.
Yes. So we're going to take our list, and we're going to go hit the store, and we're not going to buy anything that's not on our
the list.
Okay?
All right.
Let's
Sounds
do
good.
it.
Let's go.